Hey, welcome back to another video. So we are doing another Halloween look, and this is actually going to be Coraline's other mother, Beldam. So if you want to learn how I achieved this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. So the other mother's eyebrows are very high and thin, so that's why I'm blocking these ones out because mine are gonna look too crazy if I don't. But I will be covering my face up with this whole Paradise AQ from Mehron in the shade white. And I'm going to be using the Sugar Blood palette eyeshadow in the shade white. You can use a white shadow or translucent just to set everything in. And now we're gonna go ahead and get started with the eyebrows. The other mother's eyebrows are thin and mad looking, so that's the look that we're going to be achieving. Okay, so the other mother does have a very thin face, so that's why I'm adding some shadows onto the forehead, and we will be doing the cheekbones in just a minute. So yes, I'm trying to make everything look a little bit more smaller and more thinner. Okay, and sorry if I keep turning to my left side too much. I was just looking at the reference photo that I am using for this face shape. And so now that we have everything placed, I'm just going to fill in the spaces that need to be filled. And then later on in the cheekbones, I'm going to add a little more of that liner, and I'm going to connect this liner down to the bottom where my jawline is. And then we're gonna fill it in with some more of that oh my god, I forgot how to say it the Paradise paint, and then adding a little bit eyeshadow so we can smoke it out. So I've been looking at other tutorials, and I noticed that a lot of makeup artists are drawing in buttons on their eyelids, but I'm actually not going to do that. So I'm just going smoking it out just a little bit on top of the lids where my eyebrows are, because later on I'm just going to glue the buttons onto my eyelids, and so I want it to have a little bit of a smoky eye effect. The other mother does have a very skinny nose, so I'm trying to add as best as I can with the shadow, but I noticed that some of the paint's starting to rub off, so I left it as that. And now my favorite part is adding in those cracks. Now you can apply it anywhere you want, plus the cracks do not have to be perfect, and just remember, it is a Halloween look. It doesn't have to be perfect, it can be messy. Okay, so the Beldam does have really defined lips, and towards the outer corner of the lips, it's a little bit more sharper and really defined. And so yes, I'm just going to make the outer corners a little bit longer, and then I'm filling it in with some black liquid lipstick. Definitely my favorite shade to use all year round. And now I'm gonna give the illusion that I have a really tiny neck, so that's why I'm adding this paint like on the sides over here, and then towards the middle where it's not painted, I'm adding in the white, and then we're going to be adding our bones in just a second. We're almost done drawing in the bones, you guys. Just almost, and then we're going to be filling in the rest of the areas where they are not painted. It doesn't matter if you do get some black paint where the white is. We're going to be adding some eyeshadow to make the bones look a little bit more dirtier. So I'm just adding those shadows on to where the bones would be, but I did want to add a little bit more just so the bones can look a little bit more dirtier. So yes, putting it in some of those areas where it needs to be covered up in a little bit more of a black. I didn't want it to be covered in completely, but just a little bit. So I'm adding my mole later on, as you will see in the video, and we're almost going to be done with this look. Let's add some finishing touches. Of course, the buttons. So this is the final look for these Beldam. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.